Okay, so this is the Rowkin Ascent Charge Plus. I mean, not the girl, the actual earbuds she's wearing. Pay attention.
Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel, tú tienes el piquete. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. Eres perfecta mujer.
So, the Ascent Charge Plus are true wireless earbuds that charge wirelessly, which, when you think about it, actually makes a lot of sense. I mean, it's a really nice feature to have in something that's supposed to be completely wireless. And I think generally speaking, when you handle the casing for this thing, the packaging and everything, they feel like they're a class above. And I think the reason for that is they're probably the most expensive ones I've reviewed on the channel till date, and it kind of shows. Quality of the charging case, quality of the packaging, the branding, these are actually several classes above. But of course, the packaging and the quality of the branding is not what we're here for. We're here to hear about the sound quality and how this actually performs. Well, when I took the earbuds out of the case, I was initially worried because of the shape. There were no hair tips and it looked like, oh, how is this actually going to stay in my ears? But you know, after I wore this for about 30 minutes just testing it, playing random music on my phone, the only thought in my mind was, whoever actually designed this had to have been a genius. He really had to, because these are by far the most comfortable ones I've used to date, and my initial fears of them falling out of my ears were completely unfounded. Although they do look kind of large protruding out of your ears like that, so I don't know, you're going to have to pick and choose your battles. One thing that I did notice about the sound signature of these earbuds is that they are actually a lot clearer in the low mids and the mid range than most other earbuds. And when I say clarity, I'm not talking sibilance, I'm talking like they were actually a lot clearer and a lot brighter than other headphones. So I think sound quality wise, it's safe to say they're actually a class above as well. They're just separate, like there is no competition with other earbuds that I've tested recently. And of course, I had to do a phone call test just to make sure that, you know, the microphone on this were working perfectly, and they seem to work just fine. Alright, so there was one interesting thing I noticed about these earbuds. Interesting because I can't decide if it's a pro or a con, so I'm gonna let you just decide by yourself. Now, the controls on this are basically touch, right? So basically tap twice on this earbuds to do this, tap 3 times on this earbuds to do this. Pretty straightforward stuff, naturally, right? Yes, but the thing is, they're not super sensitive. Like, I notice sometimes I'll do the tap and then it doesn't register, and then I have to do it again and then it registers it. Now, this is a pro in the sense that I can actually lie down on my bed sideways using this, and then I don't have to worry about my earbuds being super sensitive or oversensitive and skipping tracks or whatever. But it's also a con because sometimes you're trying to get stuff done and then it's just not doing it as quickly as you need it to do it. So you're gonna have to decide if you're the kind of person who wants to see that as a pro or a con. I mean, that can be a good thing in many situations when you register accidental taps, but in other situations, if you're very deliberate, it might be annoying. So all in all, this is a fantastic piece of equipment, but before you follow the link in my description and try to buy this, you should know it's not cheap. But of course, the money you're paying is actually giving you a lot of value. I mean, the casing on this feels like gunmetal. Like, the quality is definitely several classes above, and it shows. So I think honestly, that's about all I have to say about the Rowkin Ascent Charge Plus. The wireless charging pad is nice to have, but I'm not sure I would necessarily use it all the time because it will be kind of slow compared to using a cable. And a huge thanks to the guys at Rowkin for reaching out and sending me a unit of this device for free. I appreciate it, but of course everything I have said in this video is the truth and my honest opinion of the device. I was not paid or asked to say anything nice about this device, so if you honestly wanted to pick this up, you should definitely pick it up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on another video that was shot by Kagan. My Spanish brother, take it away.
Pasan por ahí y todas esas poses que tú conoces gracias a mi mujer. Ni tu amigo, pero en vivo solo contigo disfruto el show, bebé. Alright, cita, dime pa' dónde vas, que yo te caigo donde sea. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel, tú tienes el piquete. De la forma que tú más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica